Renting and buying are two different approaches to housing, each with its own advantages and disadvantages. The choice between renting and buying depends on various factors such as financial situation, personal preferences, and long term goals. Let's explore the pros and cons of each option. But before getting into the pros and cons of each housing approach, I'd like to welcome you to my YouTube channel. My name is Ira/Peterson, and I am a realtor with eXp Realty. I am based in Litchfield Park, Arizona. I like to say I'm LP from the LP. I am a retired educator, so I want my channel to educate you on various aspects of real estate. Okay, here we go with the pros and cons of renting versus buying. Let's look at renting first. Pros: flexibility. Renting offers more flexibility since you can typically sign shorter lease agreements, allowing you to easily relocate or adjust your living situation. Lower upfront costs. Renting generally requires less upfront money compared to buying a property, as you typically only need to pay a security deposit and first month's rent. Limited responsibilities. As a tenant, you are not responsible for maintenance and repair costs. The landlord or property management company handles most upkeep and repairs. Now, the cons of renting. No equity building. When you rent, your monthly payments go towards the landlord's income, and you don't build equity or ownership in the property. Limited control. As a renter, you have limited control over the property. You may face restrictions on making changes or renovations, and your lease terms may limit your freedom. Rent fluctuations. Rent prices can increase over time, leaving you vulnerable to rising housing costs. Now for buying, the pros. You're building equity. When you buy a property, your mortgage payments contribute towards building equity. Over time, you can potentially benefit from property appreciation and gain a valuable asset. Stability and control. As a homeowner, you have more control over your living space. You can make changes, renovations, and personalize your home according to your preferences. Potential tax benefits. Home ownership may come with certain tax benefits, such as deductions for mortgage insurance and property taxes. It's advisable to consult with a tax professional for specific details. The cons. Higher upfront costs. Buying a home typically requires a substantial upfront payment, including a down payment, closing costs, and potential expenses like inspections and appraisals. Responsibility for maintenance. As a homeowner, you are responsible for maintenance and repairs, which can be time-consuming and costly. Limited flexibility. Buying a home is a long-term commitment, and selling a property can take time and effort. It may not be suitable if you anticipate frequent relocations or if your long-term plans are uncertain. Ultimately, the decision to rent or buy depends on your personal circumstances, financial situation, and future plans. If you've determined the pros for buying outweigh the cons in your situation, then you should contact a real estate professional to assist you with making the transition. If you live in or are interested in purchasing in the Metro Phoenix area, I'd love to assist you in transitioning from renter to buyer. Let's talk.